Barakatha Yahawah, Barakatha Yahawah Shah. Yahawah Bashem Yahawah Shah Kakrakadash. 2nd Ezra 9:1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest parts of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it's the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. So we seeing all these signs, happening in North Carolina, the tremendous flood that's killed a gang of people more than Katrina, and the president, he said we didn't send enough help. He'd rather send help to Israel instead of North Carolina. So we seeing them times, we measuring the time like he said. Then shall thou understand that it's the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shall thou well understand that the Most High spoke of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. Yes, so the Lord, he spoke about them from the beginning. And we seeing them earthquakes in China, them major earthquakes. So we measuring the time diligently. We know it's that time. He's finna visit, Then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spoke of those things which from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like as all that is made in the world has a beginning and an end, and the end is magnified. Yes. Even so, the time also of the highest have planned beginnings in wonders and powerful works, and endings in effects and signs. And everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith, whereby ye have believed. So, the Lord, he's going to save the people that believe in him. He know the people that's faking and shaking and bull shucking and jiving. Then shall they be in pitiful case, which now have abused my ways, and they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torment. So they're gonna be in a pitiful case. Yes. They're gonna be in a snare, in a trap. 10. For such as in their lives has received benefits and have not known me, and they that have loathed my law while they had yet liberty, and when as yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood not, but despised it. So, the Lord, he gave them a chance to repent, but they abused it, they despised it. They didn't want to hear none of that, They wanted to smoke their dope, they wanted to hit their vape pens, they wanted to drink their liquor, drink their beers. The same must know it after death by pain. So you're going to get death by pain, You ain't going to just get a regular death. You're gonna get death by pain. It's going to be real painful for you. And therefore be thou not curious how the ungodly shall be punished, and when, but inquire how the righteous shall be saved, whose the world is and for whom the world is created. Then answered I and said, I have said before, and now do speak, and will speak it also hereafter, that there be many more of them which shall be saved like as a wave in a greater than a drop. So like a wave, like a big wave, and a small drop in that big wave. That's how many people gonna be saved, that small drop in a big wave. Second Ezra 15:1. Behold, speak thou in the ear of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, says Yahawah, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Fear not the imaginations against thee. Let not the incredibility of them trouble thee that speak against thee. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. Behold, says Yahawah, I will bring pledges upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. For wickedness has exceedingly polluted the world, the whole earth. For wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. So wickedness has exceedingly filled this earth. This earth has tender lenders. This earth has Sugar Shack, sweet draw boys, sweet draws. They have everything that you can name that's wicked. Therefore, says Yahawah, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and the righteous blood cry unto me, and the souls of the just complain continuously. So the Lord said he tired. He ain't tired. He finished with hearing that. He finna do his judgment. He finna visit the earth, and he finna send his son, Yahawah, to judge. And therefore, says Yahawah, I will surely avenge them and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them. So you killers and you murderers, that killed the innocents, that killed the saints of the Lord, and killed and they innocent blood fell upon the earth, the Lord's gonna avenge them. So you're not gonna get away with it. All you gang members with your drive-by shootings. Yes. 10. Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt. And we know that this is not the land of Egypt, but this is the spiritual land of Egypt. This is Revelation 17:5. And upon her forehead was a name written, Mystery Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots, an abomination of the earth. So that's what we reporting live and direct from right now. Mystery Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots. Yes, and we know that harlots is filthy. And this place is filthy. But I will bring them with a mighty hand and stretch out arms and smite Egypt with pledges and as before. So we know when he say as before, so we know he's not talking about the original Egypt that he struck with pledges. He's talking about the spiritual Egypt, which is the mother of harlots, Babylon the Great. But I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with pledges as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. 12. Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the pledges and punishment that Yahawah shall bring upon it. They that till the ground shall mourn, for their seed shall fail through the blast and hail, and with a fearful consternation. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draws now. And one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. So it's going to be civil war out here, you know. They're going to fight against each other with the modern day sword, which is the gun. And they're going to have knives also. Every weapon that you can think of, they're going to be fighting each other with. 2 Ezra 16:1. Woe be unto thee, Babylon and Asia. Woe be unto thee, Egypt and Syria. Gird up yourselves with cloths of sack and hair. Bewail your children and be sorry, for your destruction is at hand. A sword is sent upon you, and who may turn it back? A fire is sent among you, and who may quench it? Pledges are sent unto you, and what is he that may drive them away? May any man drive away a hungry lion in the wood? Or may anyone quench the fire in stubble when it has begun to burn? May one turn against the arrow that is shot of a strong archer? The mighty Yahawah sends the pledges, and who is he that can drive them away? So nobody can drive what the Lord is finna send upon this earth. A fire shall go forth from his wrath, and who is he that may quench it? He shall cast lightning, and who shall not fear? He shall thunder, and who shall not be afraid? The Lord shall threaten, and who shall not be utterly beaten to powder at his presence? The earthquake and the foundation thereof. The sea arise up with waves from the deep, and the waves of it are troubled, and the fishes there also before Yahawah and before the glory of his power. For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow, and his arrow that he shooteth are sharp, and shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the end of the world. You know, so when them...
God bless you.
Thank you.
God bless you.
Yes, so...
God said your seed is righteous and will always remain holy in the land and prevail.
Yes. So when they begin to shoot them arrows into the his arrows that he shooted are sharpened and shall not miss when they began to be shot into the end of the world. So when Russia and them states that's down with Russia shoot them arrows towards Babylon, the great mystery Babylon, the mother of harlots, they're not gonna miss. Behold, the pledges are sent and shall not return again until they come upon the earth. The fire is kindled and shall not be put out till it consumes the foundation of the earth. Like as an arrow which is shot, a mighty archer return it not backwards. Even so the pledges that shall be sent upon the earth shall not return again. So these pledges ain't gonna be sent again. They're not gonna return They're not going to be returned to sender, just like Israel with his, what they can stop the rockets, from coming, from hitting them, it's not going to be none of that. They're going to hit their target, They're not going to be no armor, no iron arm and no iron dome or iron dome, to stop missiles from coming to hit. They're going to hit their target. How about that? Holy, 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 Yahawah, power, almighty. Revelations 4:8. And the four beasts had each of them 6 wings about him, and they were full of eyes within, and the rest not day and night. Let me run that back one more time. And the 4 beasts had each of them 6 wings about him, and they were full of eyes within, and they rest not day and night, saying, Holy, 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 Yahawah, power almighty, which was, is, and is to come. So these angels, they don't rest day or night. They're saying, Holy, 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 Yahawah, power almighty, which was and is to come. So if the angels say it, I think it'll be a good idea for you to enter it into your prayers. Holy, 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 Yahawah, power almighty. Say that a couple of times in your prayer and see, if it can reach, Holy, 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 Yahawah, holy, 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 Yahawah, power almighty, which was and is to come. If the angels say it, I think it'll be a good idea for you to put it in your prayers. It's just a gem that I want to shoot your way, Isaiah 6:2. Yes, if the angels say it in heaven, and the Lord is pleased by it, I think you should say it too. I didn't put it in my prayers, when I get on my knees, I say it 10 times now, Isaiah 6:2. Above it stood the seraphim. Each one has 6 wings, with twines he covered his face, and with twines he covered his feet, and with twines he did fly. And one cried upon another and said, Holy, holy, holy is Yahawah of hosts. The whole earth is full of his glory. Yes, yes, yes. The whole earth is full of his glory. And the post of the door moved at the voice of him that cried, and the house was filled with smoke. Then said I, Woe is me, for I am undone, because I am a man of unclean lips, and I dwell in the midst of a people of unclean lips. For my eyes have seen King Yahawah of hosts. Then flew one of the seraphims unto him, having a live coal in his hands, which he had taken with the tongue from off the altar. And he laid it upon my mouth and said, Lo, this has touched thy lips, and thy iniquity is taken away, and thy sins purged. Also I heard the voice of Yahawah saying, Whom shall I send, and whom will go for us? Then said I, Here am I, send me. So that's what Isaiah said. And he said, Go and tell this people, Hear ye indeed, but understand not, and see ye indeed, but perceive not. Make the hearts of this people fat, and make their ears heavy, and shut their eyes, lest they see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, and understand with their hearts, and convert, and be healed. You know, so the Lord, He don't want you to be healed. He wants you to not know. He wants you to, because 2/3 of us ain't gonna make it. So He said, make the hearts of this people fat and make their ears heavy. You know, make them not want to hear this word. Why is that? Well, let's go. Zechariah 13:8. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, says Yahawah, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. So that's why He wanted Isaiah to say that, because 2/3 of us gonna be dead. Bye-bye, baby. And I will bring the third part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. And they shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people. And they shall say, Yahawah power, Yahawah is my God. Yes, yes, yes. Let's go to John 5:44. Yeah. John 5:44. How can you believe which receive honor one of another, and seek not the honor that cometh from Yahawah only? Yes, yes, yes. So how can you believe which receive honor one of another, and seek not the honor,
God bless you, sir.
yes, sir, that cometh from Yahawah only? So they want to honor one another, but they don't want to honor Yahawah. Bashem Yahawah Shah. Hey, bruh. Hey, that cigarette smoke coming in my, yeah. Jeremiah 10:10. But Yahawah is a true God. He is a living God and an everlasting King. At His wrath the earth shall tremble, and the nations shall be able to abide His indignation. One more. Let me do that one more time. But Yahawah is the true God. He is the living God and an everlasting King. At His wrath the earth shall tremble, and the nation shall not be able to abide His indignation. You know, so the earth is gonna shake and tremble. When His wrath come, it's gonna be death. It's gonna be like it said earlier. Then shalt thou understand it is the very time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which He made. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, and we seeing that in the UK, we seeing that here, you know, the UK is tired of what they say is the immigrants. They say they tired of the immigrants, you know, but they're really the immigrants. Hello. Psalms 46:10. Be still and know that I am Yahawah. I will be exalted among the heathens. I will be exalted in the earth. So Yahawah's going to be exalted in this earth, you know. Right now, he's not being exalted. But when he hit you with them pledges, and when he hit you with them earthquakes, and with them storms, and with that starvation, yes, you're gonna know who he is then. Then he will be exalted. But right now, y'all exalting yourself, sis. The Yahawah of hosts is with us. Yahawah of Jacob is our refuge. Yes. So the Lord is our refuge. Isaiah 2:11. The lofty looks of a man shall be humbled. The lofty looks of a man shall be humbled, and the haughtiness of man shall be bowed down, and Yahawah alone shall be exalted in that day. Yes, and that day means these last days that we're living in. So the lofty looks of man shall be humbled, you know. And the haughtiness of man shall be bowed down, and Yahawah alone shall be exalted in that day. Skip down to verse 17. And the loftiness of man shall be bowed down, and the haughtiness of man shall be made low, and Yahawah alone shall be exalted in that day. Yes. Holy, 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 Yahawah power almighty. Psalms 108. Psalms 108, 3-5. I will praise thee, O Yahawah, among the people, and I will sing praise unto thee among the nations. For thy mercy is great above the heavens, and thy truth reach unto the clouds. Be thou exalted, O Yahawah, above the heavens, and thy glory above all the earth. Yes. So we're exalting the Lord's name, you know, Yahawah. You know, holy, 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 Yahawah power almighty. Isaiah 12. Isaiah 12:4. And in that day shall ye say, praise Yahawah upon his name, declare his doings among the people, make mention that his name is exalted. Sing unto Yahawah, for he has done excellent things. This is known in all the earth. Cry out and shout, thou inhabitations of Zion, for great is the Holy One of Israel in the midst of thee. Yes. Isaiah 59:19. So shall they fear the name of Yahawah from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the spirit of Yahawah shall lift up a standard against him. So let me run that back. So shall they fear the name of Yahawah from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. Yes. He will be exalted. The name of Yahawah will be exalted. Holy, 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 Yahawah power almighty. Jeremiah 31 and 35. Thus says Yahawah, which giveth the sun for a light by day, and the ordinance of the moon and of the stars for a light by night, which divideth the sea when the waves thereof roar. Yahawah of hosts is his name. Yes, yes. So the Lord, let me run that back one more time. Thus says Yahawah, which giveth the sun for a light by day, and the ordinance of the moon and of the stars for a light by night, which divideth the sea when the waves therefore roar. Yahawah of hosts is his name. So Yahawah does all that. Revelations 1 and 8. I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the ending, says Yahawah, which is and which was and which is to come, the Almighty. Yes, yes. So he's the Alpha and the Omega. How about that there? Amos 3 and 8. The lion has roared. Who will not fear? The Lord Yahawah power has spoken. Who can but prophesy? Yes, yes, yes. Let me run that back one more time for you. The lion has roared. Who will not fear? So when a lion roars, who will not fear? You know, if you in the woods and a lion roar, you gonna look back and see what if that lion is somewhere around you. Yahawah power has spoken. Who can but prophesy? So when the Lord speak his word, you know, his servants can't do nothing but prophesy. Just like when a lion roars, you know, you person look back and see with fear of that lion. Where's that lion at? Didn't you hear that lion roar? It's just like when the Lord speak, you know,